Sorry for the cat. And I am recording. So I'm gonna just introduce two teams. We have here Stofftiere Online versus Team Replika. Stofftiere is actually a stuffed animal, by the way, for people that didn't know that. I learned that today. So it's stuffed animal online. And it's gonna be best out of 3 for the Infinity Cup Qualifiers, the first qualifiers actually. And yeah. It's a best out of 3, and I have a co-caster today, Exeter. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Did I miss anything? I feel like I missed something.
I don't think so. No, you mentioned most. I think the important things, and we're going into the bands. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, but then, well, not very surprised bands. I'm gonna say it again because I do like that everybody's got the same, the same name thingies. Very happy with that.
Yeah, and there's not so very common band, the Tidehunter, other
Nope,
than that.
but he does get picked up a lot lately, even more than before. I
Yeah,
don't know,
yes.
he was a bit out of it. I don't know, out of fashion, I guess, because he didn't change all that much. But he's back in fashion, and gets banned. And we actually haven't seen a Lycan ban or a Shadow Demon ban yet, so that's actually quite interesting to see if... Never mind, they're all still in the pool. Antimage is still there too. We see a Ricky ban, so that means that Replika at least can pick 2 of the ones that are still there, or 1 actually. Oh, they have first pick. Oh, got the wrong ones.
Yep.
Instantly pick up an Anti-Mage. Still so strong.
Yeah, so they want to go late, pretty late, probably.
30 minutes.
And what? 30 minutes?
Yeah, RMC is Master Farmer from what I've been told. And I think he only needs 30 minutes to get his items done. That's gonna be my guess. If Replika is gonna win this, I think they're gonna win around 30 minutes. Okay, it could be later, but around 30 minutes is my guess. We see a Beastmaster and a Venomancer pick up. I'm guessing we're also gonna see a Vengeful Spirit pick up, then also for Stofftiere.
Okay. Yeah, but Beastmaster is very good against Anti-Mage, so could pick up there with the long range disable.
Yeah, definitely. Still no Shadow Demon though. He's still in. And
yeah,
Shadow Shaman is in. All the pushing power is still in actually, apart from the ones that's banned.
Yeah, and Chen as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Not banned, so he's still in there in the pool as well. So no pick up of that as of yet.
Nope. There's there's Chen. There's Shadow Shaman. There's
Shadow Demon.
Shadow Demon. That's nice name.
So many shadows.
And well, I reckon they're gonna pick a support maybe actually, since Venomancer's already picked. I guess Stofftiere is gonna gonna pick up or gonna use Venomancer as a support actually.
Yeah, probably, but right now it's Replika's pick, so they are taking some time for their 3rd pick.
They are indeed.
I mean, they kind of already revealed what they want to do with the first pick Anti-Mage, so they won't want to go a hard carry strategy. So yeah, there's Vengeful Spirit. You predicted it for... Yeah, you predicted it, so there we have it.
Yeah, but I actually predicted it for Stofftiere, but I guess they picked the Vengeful Spirit up because then Stofftiere couldn't pick it up. And they didn't still need a support, so it's a good pickup regardless. I mean, it's a good support to have.
Definitely. And Mirana on the other team, so yeah, they have a semi-carry now with Mirana, and also I don't know, I wouldn't say a semi-carry, but a hero that needs some farm with the Beastmaster, so I don't know if they want to pick up another farm-intensive hero.
Well, they can. They can send the Beastmaster middle, Mirana solo lane, and just try lane something else. By the way, I have just been told that this is not a best out of 3, this is going to be a best out of 1 due to time constraints. So the semi-finals is going to be a best out of 1, and we'll have probably a best out of 3 as the finals, I hope. Kind of.
Okay.
I hope that's going to be the case anyway.
And yeah, and there we have the Shadow Demon ban now, as we go into the 2nd banning stage, and the Queen of Pain ban, which is pretty interesting in my opinion.
I don't think they would have picked it up. I mean, they have their solo lanes. They just...
Yeah.
I think the Shadow Demon was a good ban from Stofftiere. I mean, there's no mid lane yet, I think, for Replika. But there is a mid lane for for Stofftiere, so the Queen of Pain ban is a bit random. Sand King Ben is pretty solid though. He would be a good addition to tri lane if they were gonna run a tri lane, and he would. Yeah, it's just annoying and fun to watch, but still, it's a shame.
Well, actually, with the Queen of Pain, I think it's okay to ban because you also can run the Mirana and tri lane, so it's no problem
True.
to.
Definitely, you're
I mean,
right.
they could still have the Queen of Pain as a side solo, so that's not the.
And also
big
able
deal if
someone to blink behind an anti-mage.
Yeah, and they probably just don't like to deal with that. Yeah, that's true. She can chase anti-mage. That's true as well.
Yeah.
So.
What I miss, both lineups actually, apart from the Venomancer maybe, is group fighting stuff. I mean, Venomancer's nice, and Beastmaster has nice disabler thingy, but it's not real those initiators. I mean, Venomancer can initiate, but then he'll probably die. But
well, they can initiate with the Mirana ultimate. With the Venomancer and the Beastmaster, that's pretty powerful actually.
yeah.
Going in there in this, and then Venomancer ulti, if it hits all 5 and the Beastmaster is stun, it's pretty good. But yeah, you're right, they don't have really AoE disables.
But we
like
still have Earthshaker in the pool, and Enigma, by the way. I think maybe Replika wants to go for that Enigma. I mean, they have they could definitely fit that in.
Yeah, and they have the Vengeful Spirit, so the hardest counter to the Enigma is already on their side.
Yeah, exactly.
So they don't have to be afraid of that as well. But the Beastmaster is pretty good counter against the Enigma as well. But the roar which goes through BKB,
No,
you can stop
you're right.
the black hole.
Probably not a good, very good pickup. I have to say, Chen is still in.
Yes, Chen is still in the pool, and that's very interesting. And there's the Earthshake you mentioned. So they have a bit disabled team fight now. AoE damage as well.
Yeah.
The only thing they don't really have is any pushing power right now. The Windrunner with the ultimate maybe a little bit, but other than that, there's not much pushing power on Team Replika right now.
Just counter pushing so far, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not such a problem because right now the Stofftiere Online don't have so much pushing power either. It's only the Venomancer with wards.
Yeah.
And that's not.
They're gonna go for an aggressive Venomancer because they pick up the Crystal Maiden. I assume that's what it means, that Venomancer is not gonna be full-time support because Crystal Maiden will be that, or aggressive Crystal Maiden, carry Crystal Maiden. No.
I don't think so. No.
So.
But yeah, the Crystal Maiden will be at the hardcore support, and the Venomancer probably the second support there to help out the Crystal Maiden a bit. And I think that's pretty normal in my opinion. I mean, that's nothing unusual. And so I don't know. I still think both of them still need some more team fight potential there. The Crystal Maiden is okay.
Earthshaker is there. I mean, that's the team fight for Replika, and I think at the moment the only thing they miss is a solo lane middle. Unless they're gonna go for the Vengeful Spirit there, in which case they still need a full-time support.
They can also do a dual lane middle with Anti-Mage and the Vengeful Spirit. That's
true.
True. And then a dual lane with the Earthshaker and something else.
Something ranged.
So that would be a possibility as well.
I vote for Storm Spirit. No, that wouldn't fit. Or would it?
They could do a Storm Spirit in the middle lane and then a tri-lane with Vengeful Spirit and the Earthshaker and the Anti-Mage, which would be pretty powerful.
I have been told that it's gonna be Pudge instead.
But there's your middle lane.
Yeah, I've been told that Anti-Mage is not that good for a tri-lane, but I forgot the reason why. Wow, that wasn't okay. Doesn't matter.
The thing, it's true. He doesn't really have anything to kill something in the beginning. But I think that 2 stuns would be enough and some right click damage from the Anti-Mage.
Yeah.
So with that tri-lane should work out okay.
We're probably gonna see probably gonna see both Vengeful Spirit and Earthshaker roaming around. I mean, they have been doing that quite a bit, even though it was with Tide and Vengeful earlier, I believe, some games ago. But they have usually two people roaming.
Yeah.
So that's that. And the last pickup for Stofftiere, I mean, I think they could still use an Enigma, but they.
The problem with Enigma is right now that then they would have to send the Venomancer on the solo lane, because or the Mirana, but the Venomancer and the Crystal Maiden on the one lane, that wouldn't make too much sense in my opinion.
But Venomancer can do solo lane pretty simple. I mean, pretty simple. It's not uncommon. Let's put it that way. So
yeah, but he will have big problems against either Trilane with 2 stuns or Windrunner. I don't know. I think
Yeah,
taking both,
that's true.
that could be huge problems for him because he doesn't have any escape, and Windrunner, yeah, she will just harass him down
Ooh,
very badly.
I was
And
so
this
not expecting
axe,
that one. It's gonna be an X. I'm
what?
assuming he's gonna be a jungler, and then Beastmaster middle and Mirana tri-laning. No, what am I
No.
saying? Because that would be leaving lane empty. Mirana solo laning, a Venomancer and Crystal Maiden, and a dual lane with Venomancer be the one farming.
Yeah, or all the Venomancer on the soul lane we just discussed. That would be the possibility as well. So we will see what they do. I don't really know. I mean, the lanes for the replica are pretty clear. I think Windrunner side solo, the Pudge in the middle lane, and then a tri lane. But for Stofftiere, I don't know. Yeah,
No, we're gonna see
would,
that. It's a very interesting lineup. I mean, that's for sure.
I mean, the Axe can also go in the lane. That's not a problem either. Axe is, I mean, it can work. He's with the battle hunger, which got buffed a bit and stuff. He can play in the lane, even though I think he is strong on the wood still.
What I'm thinking about is if it goes late game and X gets a good amount of farm up, then the anti-mage will have a hard time because he'll have a what's it called? The thing that that gives the damage
Blade
back.
mail?
Sorry?
Blade mail.
Yeah, that
Blade
one.
mail.
Blade mail. Yeah. Shout out to Fry Beer and Erwin. There you go. Both get a shout out for me. I'm just gonna go over. Well, you're gonna go over Team Stofftiere actually online.
Okay, so I'm going to do Stofftiere. On the Stofftiere we have the Beastmaster, played by Mind Game, going to the bottom lane. So he will do the side solo, which is pretty strange in my opinion. The Axe in
It's
the
got a
middle.
middle.
What?
He can be so annoying though if he skills a battle hunger first, so that's cool.
Anyway, he's played by Money. And on the top lane we have the tri lane with Irvin as a Crystal Maiden, with Avatar playing the Mirana, and last but not least Julius playing the Venomancer.
Yep. I'm not gonna do the shout out that Skilla shouted out, by the way, because it's not fun it's not cool to have shout outs to yourself or to body parts of yourself. And Skilla is playing the Pudge in the middle. Probably looks like Misha's gonna back off again on the Vengeful Spirit. I have to say, I've only seen him play Vengeful Spirit in the last couple of days. They have been getting the Vengeful Spirit every single time. Quite funny.
Okay.
FLX is gonna be playing the Earthshaker with RMC Mr. Farmer on the Anti-Mage. And last but not least is CryAsia on the Windrunner on the bottom lane, solo laning versus a Beastmaster, who's gonna have a happy time with that, I guess. Ooh, some harassment on the top lane. I thought I missed some action. There's no wards. Where's the wards? We saw Misha placing one ward. He still has the other one. I was expecting.
Yeah, but there are no wards for Stofftiere. That's true.
Nope.
At least the Crystal Maiden has two, and she's going to plant them now, I think.
Yeah, she's on her way to plant them. At least get a rune ward.
Yep.
Definitely.
But yeah, the Axe is doing very well in the patch, though, it's actually pretty damn strong.
It is definitely. He knew he was gonna be first the Pudge also.
Yeah, and he can just attack the Pudge, and then the creeps will aggro him, and he will spin the whole time, and the Pudge will take so much damage and can't go near there, because the Axe will won't care about Rot, because he will do much more damage with the counter helix than the Pudge will do with Rot.
Yeah.
So
you can just harass him back, and there goes the battle hunger. So annoying. And it basically cost no mana also for him. Oh! Anti-mage killing of the Vengeful Spirit on the top lane.
No, he denied it.
Denied?
Yeah, he killed it off, but he denied.
Oh, that's why I didn't hear the first blood sound. I thought it was a bug.
No,
so
it was affected by the answer.
Yeah,
Gale.
The Gale and the arrow went off. But nice deny then. Lightning fast reactions. Shame I didn't see that. I'm gonna keep my eye on this one, because the arrow is up again, and I think Mirana wants to go for something. She does move in range regularly to do that, as in Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Vengeful Spirit is back in there, so she will at least have something to do.
And that match already took some damage. He's using his tangles. He took some damage from the Gale, and
from right clicks
also
from
the
Mirana.
Mirana's has harassing him. Yes.
Yeah. Ooh. It's a nice random Fisher.
Well, I think he just wants to harass a bit, probably. Even though it's very, very man-intensive to harass with a Fissure.
Yeah, I'm scared that I'm gonna miss the first blood. I don't want to miss the first blood.
Well, it will most likely occur in the top lane, so
Yeah,
I think if you keep your
so
eyes
too.
there,
But it could be a Pudge.
It could also be the Beastmaster who's getting harassed heavily by the Windrunner right now. He's down to... Yeah, he has no consumables anymore. He just used his last solve, and the Windrunner's in very good shape there. So...
And then let's see if the last hits say the same. 7 last hits for the Beastmaster and 15. Ooh, Gale goes off on the Vengeful Spirit. And yeah, there goes the Fissure, so I think Vengeful Spirit will be able to get away, but there's the Anti-Mage being frostbited, able to blink away, barely though, barely. Stun goes off on the Mirana to give Anti-Mage that getaway, but Vengeful Spirit is gonna be in trouble here. Even though there's no Gale up yet, and definitely not now because he used a ward, so he doesn't have mana to do so anymore. Shouldn't have done that. This time Venomancer is actually going to be in trouble. There we go. Anti-Mage gets the first blood. Overextension from the Venomancer. But Anti-Mage is going to go down too, killing it off by the Mirana, who's also going to die to the creeps. Wow. 2 for 1.
Yeah.
Mirana.
And a very nice arrow there. Very nice from the Mirana to kill off the Anti-Mage, even though she died there.
Yeah. But nice that they still got the Anti-Mage, but yeah, Mirana herself died, but at least she didn't give the experience from her dying to the Anti-Mage. So that's something.
Nope.
Yeah, Venomancer is back already.
They
Also.
kill off Anti-Mage, so yeah, he got some good money from the first blood. I think he also lost some of his farm because he had unreliable gold there, which he lost from the farm on the lane.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the deny second from Anti-Mage to Vengeful Spirit. Just like you can deny creeps when they're super low on HP, if you use your attack button and then click the creep. Use your A and then click the creep. You can deny your own creeps, but you can also deny your own heroes if they're low enough. You can kill off your teammates.
Only if they are affected by debuffs, and only by certain debuffs.
Oh, well, there's some extra information. I didn't know that. I always thought you could just kill off your your friendly teammates. I never tried it though, because you know I'm nice.
If there's debuffs, for example, the Venomancer Gale is one of those.
That was probably the one that was up then.
Yeah, definitely. Because other than that, there is no debuff right now, which...
Oh, there goes the Gale, the blink is off and he will be able to get away. Arrow wasn't fast enough to be there to help out. I'm just checking out the numbers for a second for Pudge versus X. Pudge has 13 for 1 and X is 22 for 5, so X is getting the better of that lane, but Pudge isn't quite hopeless yet. I was more checking if Pudge was hopeless or not versus that Axe.
No, he definitely is, because the big problem with the Axe is that he will constantly push the lane, and so the Pudge will get some loss. That's not the problem. Yeah. Because with the Helix, he's as I said, constantly pushing the lane, and now the Pudge, he will even get the rune on the bottom lane.
What's it gonna
damage, so he's completely fine.
I don't want to miss any kills, so I'm on the top lane, having my eye on the rest of the lane. Ooh. There's Axe. And there's no ward up anymore. Ooh, Venomancer's gonna be in trouble. He's gonna have one last hit. No, he popped himself and is able to get away. Frostbite was still on the Anti-Mage, but he was able to get away also. But Axe is there. Axe is gonna be able to kill off the Anti-Mage, I think. There goes the Battle Hunger, and he's gonna get a deny. I think he's gonna... Oh, Self is there.
No, the Self will... Yeah.
Nice Self.
Will drop because... The damage from Battle Hunger is not enough to cancel, damage per second is not enough to cancel off the solve, so
yeah,
it's totally fine.
He does go back though to regen even further because he doesn't have more regen thingies, and there's only 1 Tangos left on Vengeful Spirit, and that won't be enough. So he's just gonna go back.
And now in the middle lane we have never mind. Pudge used double damage to scare off the Axe, but
he wants to get a hook in, but there's just so much damage from the Battle Hunger going out. Can't really do anything.
Yeah, now it's pretty dangerous because now he dropped below 300 HP, and now the axe could just finish him off with this ultimate. No, not anymore because he used the bottle. So
Yeah.
he's
Beastmaster, by the way, got rest out of his lane. He had to go back to regen also. So Windrunner gets a bit of free farm. Asia getting a bit of free farm in the bottom lane. And
there was a hook attempt in the middle lane, but didn't latch the hook, so
okay.
axe is still fine.
Oh, poor Beastmaster. Beastmaster has 14 last hits, 3 denies. Windrunner has 52 last hits, 14 denies. That's not a very good lane for the Beastmaster there. And the rest of the lanes are quite even, kinda.
An axe and Beastmaster no meet. Beastmaster. I mean.
Ooh, he just
touch,
teleports out. Good choice, because there wasn't anything that he could do there. He would have lost that fight if he would have stayed. So good teleport.
Yeah, yeah, but axe just bottled the regen rune now, so yeah, the patch will really have a hard time to get back to him because now he can even fill up his mana. You'll just tank the tower and then use the regen rune.
True. And yeah, he will be able to do quite a bit of damage to that tower actually.
Yeah, at least the critical is.
I'm just I'm gonna see how the Pudge is gonna come to the top lane. I'm gonna see how the damage is gonna go, or how the damage. Sorry, that's not what I was gonna say. I'm gonna see how the last hits are looking on the top lane because Anti-Mage is getting not that much farm. 18 last hits while Mirana has 39. That's a huge difference. Even though Anti-Mage did get a kill, he did die also. Hook misses. Shame. Nice aim though. Was a good aim. Just miss it. I don't know why Vengeful Spirit is she's gonna be in trouble. Arrow! Awesome arrow hits, and she won't be able to live through that. X gets the last hit, of course. But that was an awesome arrow from Avatar here. He nailed it,
very good there.
so to speak.
And Axe getting hooked in the middle lane, Patch using his ulti now.
Dismembering him, and he will. I don't know if he was gonna be able to make that. The hook is not on cooldown. There's a. Well, he doesn't have mana for a hook. Doesn't have mana for a hook.
Axe dodged the power shot very nicely there from the Windrunner.
Very true.
And yeah, pretty good. I don't know how he saw the Windrunner, but anyway, very good, very nice dodge. On the top lane, meanwhile, the anti-mage is very low.
Yeah, but he does have stick charges though, so he'll be able to live. Yeah. Ooh, we hear something going on. Crystal Maiden getting down by the Windrunner, who went to the top lane to help out there. I'm actually curious. Farm-wise, this is mostly farm because the kills are even. 1k advantage for Replika.
Yeah, and Axe now coming with the haste rune on the top lane, so he might.
There he goes. Yeah.
Very
hello, Vengeful Spirit, getting galed. Teleports out, but yeah, that execute is just gonna finish her off. Oh, it's actually called Culling Blade.
Yeah, Culling Blade, and
I'm gonna call it execute.
Finished the Vengeful Spirit, but now the Patch is coming in as well, so good hook there, and no, misses.
Shame, he waited for too long. They saw him, and he was advertising his hook, so they were able to get away.
Yeah, meanwhile the Beastmaster's enjoying some free farm in the middle lane and to catch up a little bit. Yeah, and he has not too much of the
Ooh, he gets hooked though and dismembered, and he won't be able to make it through this. There we go, Push gets a kill, and it was his first kill, so nice for him.
Yeah, and even the bird died to the rot, so that's another 60 gold extra for the Patch. And he's still putting top lane now where the Earthshaker died.
Ooh,
and Mirana's in danger there.
The Mirana is in super danger, but yeah. Power shot, nice power shot. Windrunner getting the Mirana and Pudge getting the Crystal Maiden afterwards, and this axe is gonna go die to Windrunner, who gets a double kill for Cryasia.
Yeah, very good fight for Team Replika on the top lane there. Even though I think Anti-Mage died again.
No, he's farming on the bottom lane.
Really.
He's been on the bottom lane for a bit, just to farm. He was able to do that because Beastmaster was gone to mid, and nobody else was anywhere near him. So that was actually nice farm for him. But he still didn't catch up with the Mirana. But yeah.
No, not at all. And he's only has ring now. So yeah. Not that great farm.
Nope. I guess I'm gonna be proven wrong with my 30-minute game.
Yeah, might be. Hutch now picking up a double rune in the spot again.
Getting slowed
So
by
he
the
might-
boar. It's annoying.
And with the smoke up on the Vengeful Spirit and the Earthshaker on the bottom lane, and they're waiting for someone to show themselves.
Hello,
They just-
Venomancer. Hello, Venomancer. Hello, Venomancer. Bye, Venomancer. Yeah, he was just overstepped. Ooh, that
Actually-
Fisher actually blocks him in the trees.
Yeah, and it helps them actually.
Yeah, it
So they
definitely
have to
helps
get out
him.
of there because now support's coming in form of the Mirana.
Yeah, 4
Then
versus
it stops
3.
the solve, and
They want this, and they if Replika would have stayed, they would have been in trouble. Arrow doesn't hit anything but a creep. But yeah, 4 versus 3, they're doing the right thing to back off, even though they don't have a ward, so they didn't know that the rest was there.
yep.
And we see Pudge with a double damage rune coming towards the bottom lane now too. Well, Anti-Mage is gonna go mid to continue farming, so it's a change of shift. And the hook misses, and he showed himself now, so they know where he is.
I think they knew it before. They pinged there. I
Okay.
think so. They might have seen him. Oh no, I don't know how, but yeah, it looked like they saw him. Maybe. No, the hawk is down there, so I don't know. They only pinged there, so they maybe suspected he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Windrunner is harassing the Anti-Mage a little bit. Oh.
Once again, they pinged there. Yeah, so now the hawk saw the
Yeah.
butch there.
Now he's invisible also.
Good
But
team,
they
the
want
Butch.
this tower. Fisher goes down,
Yeah.
killing off the creep wave, most of it. But yeah, it's I don't know if they're gonna get it, but they want to try. Oh, never mind. Axe and Mirana are rotating towards the middle lane. Well, there's still 3 people defending this tower from Replika. And Teammate might be in trouble here though.
That's only Axe and Crystal Maiden who can't really kill Anti-Mage on their own, I think.
Well, he has that what's it called, Berserker's Call,
Yeah.
making Anti-Mage
That's
not able
true.
to blink away, but it lasts so short and it's only level 1, so he'll be fine.
Yep.
And there is the Pudge. He's been blinked, so they know he's there. Nice hook going through the creeps, but there was nobody there, so yeah, they're not gonna be able to do anything with that. Anti-Mage's got the battle hunger, and he's actually gonna kill off. Wanted to kill off the hawk.
He's trying, yeah, but he won't be able to.
And battle hunger on the Pudge. It's only so short cooldown, 5-second cooldown for the battle hunger. Annoying. Split
Yeah,
push
also
here. They want to get the middle tower and the bottom tower, and well, they're gonna trade a tower for that. But they might also lose 2 towers in return, even though no, both are not really low enough. Although the middle tower will be low enough pretty soon to be denied, at least.
Yeah, but the Windrunner seems, yeah, she's coming in as well to some support, and yeah, the tower falls before she arrives there.
Yeah.
So it's only the bottom tower now standing, or at least getting sieged there by Mirana and the Venomancer. And it will fall sooner or later as well, because
Yeah, it's just really low. There goes the Fisher, and it does land on both of them actually. Shackle Shot doesn't latch, Gale goes off, Power Shot goes through, Arrow hits on the Windrunner, so she won't be able to chase this, and the Fisher is not off cooldown yet, and he wouldn't have had the mana to chase it anyway. And Axe is here to help support, as well as the Beastmaster. Battle Hunger goes off on the Vengeful Spirit, who is forced back. And I think they're gonna have to give up this tower. Ooh, what do we see here? Crystal Maiden's Illusion.
yeah, and that's very bad for the Patch there, because, well, they know that he's there, but
This Shackle Shot latches. Axe and Beastmaster getting shackled together. Axes will fly though, and Crystal Maiden, Vengeful Spirit is gonna go down because of it. And Windrunner is able to deny the tower, which is actually quite nice. Gale hits on the Pudge, so he's super slow. He will get harassed a lot by the Venomancer and the Mirana, but won't be able to get a kill. Fisher goes off, more annoying than anything. Shout goes off on the Earthshaker. Axes fly through. Jesus, it does a lot of damage. But they're not really
Yeah,
able to do anything else.
no, the Patch tried to hook someone, but he just got the invisible hawk, so yeah, they could have killed someone on there, but nice positioning by the hawk there. I don't know if it was intentional or
I hope it was.
good, nevertheless.
I hope it was. With skill.
So yeah.
We're gonna keep it on skill. Actually, they lost 2 towers and they gained 1 tower, but I'm surprised that they didn't manage to get a kill. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
that's mostly due to the Pudge not having a successful hook. But yeah, I don't know. Anti-Mage it's still all 4 versus 5, by the way, because Anti-Mage is still happily farming. I'm just gonna take a sip of water. One second.
The problem with Anti-Mage farming right now is that he's not getting anything anyway, even though he has good farm. He's nothing. He has still his ring of health and
Well,
1k gold, which is not very much.
comparing
The
to the
axe
time
has more.
comparing to the time that he has been farming, his last hits have been quite crappy. 53. I mean, Windrunner
Yeah.
has more, Beastmaster has more, Mirana has more, almost the same as the axe.
Yeah,
It's not going to be sufficient
no,
for a while. I mean, he needs so much more to be able to make this game turn around. And I say turn around, it's still an advantage. Gold-wise, it's still an advantage of Replika. But
yeah, I think that's mostly due to the Windrunner, and the
yeah,
advantage
definitely.
is not that big anymore due to those towers falling.
Yeah.
Because yeah, as you said, they traded 1 tower for 2, so
Yeah, and for no kills. And they were, well, Stofftiere wants to get this last tier 1 tower, which is actually already very low, so they will just be able to take it without any effort. Last hit goes to the Mirana.
and they're also giving up on the towers, or they gave up on it. So now the Beastmaster getting in position there and getting hit by that arrow. Or by
Yeah,
that
but
tower shot.
yeah, he's invisible, so he will, yeah, nothing much. But Replika is quite behind on the towers, I have to say. Who goes through doesn't hit anything again. It's not really into shape, it seems.
No, the patch is not hasn't really paid off, and yeah, I mean that's also mostly due to the fact that he was shut down in the middle lane pretty good by the axe.
Yeah.
So yeah, he doesn't really have anything right now. He has bottle and the power creds, but that's it. Even though he has 1,500 gold in the bank, 1,600 actually. And a nice shackle shot there in the middle
Very
lane,
nice. Yeah,
but
good
won't do
follow.
much.
And the hook misses again. Oh, there goes the arrow. Nice arrow, just misses in the punch, but it was a nice arrow nonetheless. I'm quite surprised. I mean, the gold graph is now well, it's at 0 or 500. It's no difference at all anymore. But if you're gonna call it a difference, then it's a little bit in favor of Replika. And the same goes for the experience graph. Over 3k advantage for Replika, but they're just not making the better of it. I mean, they're just not able to take those team fights yet. Even though they have Earthshaker, I haven't seen a good Echo Slam yet, I have to say.
Well, the Earthshaker is still saving for his Blink Dagger. He is on 1.4k, so he will have it sooner or later. The problem I see there is
we have an arrow on the Vengeful Spirit and a shout out on the Windrunner. The punch hook goes on the Windrunner who managed to get away. There we have the Echo Slam. Does hit a couple of the heroes, but he does die by the axe in the meantime. Anti-Mage is getting a kill on the axe, and Pudge killed off the Mirana. Where did Pudge kill off the Mirana? And yeah, and in all that, Beastmaster died also. But the Earthshaker died after his Echo Slam. That's all he came there to do. So that was actually the fight I was expecting to happen. I mean, some advantage for Replika. Oh yeah, I have to say both teams are German, by the way.
yeah. So well, no, they're talking about this other things.
Yeah.
Not so very important.
Nope, not at all.
Only that they're, I don't know, giving a shout out to you, I think, something along those lines.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah.
So it's all very mature community. This Dota 2 community. It's awesome.
At least those two teams. I mean, we don't want to.
Oh, Crystal Maiden is gonna go down to the Windrunner. Easy kill for her. Nice shackle shot through the trees, and Crystal Maiden was just not able to do anything, and the support came in too late.
But the Vengeful Spirit, no, she's completely fine there. They might even want to think.
They're thinking about
going there.
No, it's just the 2 supports though. They can't do that.
Yeah, why I was wondering, because they can't bring down an axe.
No, I mean, Vengeful Spirit just wants to get a last hit on the hero to get rid of this battle hunger. There we go. No! She missed it! There we go. Now she's gone, but it was almost gone anyway. It's a bit late.
Yeah, definitely. And
It means the Mentimage still doesn't have that much extra farm. I'm quite surprised by that, actually. I mean,
the hell?
is something in the donkey?
It tries something, right?
Oh, look at the donkey. Sorry, Windrunner killing off the Beastmaster. I missed that.
Yeah,
It was actually
there's
on the bottom lane. But
almost a
yeah,
battle in the donkey.
he is just very, very sneaky. Making other people believe that he doesn't have any farm. That he isn't a threat. Just building everything on the donkey and then boom, gonna own.
Even though I don't know if that's such a... Well, why did he die? To whom did he die, actually? I didn't see that. Oh, the Mirana killed off the anti-mage. So yeah, now he won't finish his battle Fury anytime soon. He's still lacking 300 gold.
Oh, I missed that. That's a bit stupid of me. Didn't see that, actually.
He died in the woods.
Yeah, I know where he was farming, and apparently he died there too. But I didn't see Mirana going there also, and finishing him off. Shackle Shot doesn't latch. We're gonna see a hook soon again, though. Not gonna. We did see. I don't know if that was timed. I think it was. X hitting double damage as soon as he thought he was gonna get hooked.
Yep. And yeah, just
battle
spamming his
hunger.
battle hunger right now.
He is able to do that because he has the mana to do so.
Yeah, with
Mana
the Crystal
boots.
Maiden Aura especially.
Yeah, and
So-
mana boots.
Yeah, and mana boots, so that's not a problem for him, and that's very annoying for them. But yeah, it's not that big of a deal anymore since the Windrunner has a Mech Hansen. So yeah, she can heal them up.
She's gonna get this.
Pretty
They're
fast.
gonna get
And
this
also,
tower though.
Yep.
There we go, Mirana getting the last hit on that. And there's Pudge back, and the hook misses once again. Arrow also misses though, so nice evasion there, but the hook was regardless nice again.
Yeah, those hooks, I don't know. The Pudge seems really... He doesn't seem to be on top of his game today.
Nope.
I don't know.
He
Not like at all.
he has 3 kills. He didn't die yet though. I have to give that to him. I mean,
And finally,
That's quite
Nightmare
nice.
is trying to finish off his Battle Fury, I believe.
with
But,
Windrunner, however, Cry Asia is having a really good game. I have to say.
Yeah.
Most farmed
Definitely.
hero on the map. 6 kills, 0 deaths, 3 assists. Has been there
Yeah,
for 9 out of 12 kills.
Yeah, with the 4-star Phantom Mackinson, and now also, or almost,
Orchid.
Orchid, yes. That's pretty good and pretty impressive.
Yeah.
The only problem for them is right now. That's
Ooh, there we have a successful hook, and this Beastmaster is gonna go down, whether he'll like it or not. The arrow hooked on the Pudge, or arrow hitted on the Pudge, but yeah, it's more annoying because they couldn't go in. Mirana, I mean, Crystal Maiden tried to do his ult right before she died. Axe killing off the Earthshaker, and Vengeful Spirit killing off the Crystal Maiden. Shackle Shot ledges on the Mirana, who gets killed off by the Windrunner. And Windrunner wants to get the Venomancer also, and I think she might be able to do so. She's just right-clicking, and that power shot going through. That's just Axe staying alive, and there's Axe, and Axe actually is quite low. And she gets a Shackle off and finish him off. I vote Cry Asia MVP of the game. If
For
Replika
now,
wins
yeah,
for
very
now,
well.
yeah, it's good play.
very well played there. Yeah, that should be... Or is it? They're almost the Orchid, I think?
I think so, yeah. What's the recipe? Only 9? Yeah, it should be the Orchid. No, it's not.
No, it's not really, but almost. It's
Yeah.
almost the Orchid. It's like 200 more, something along those lines. Yeah, it's something along those 200 more.
It's close at
And,
least.
it's the Orchid, yes. Yeah.
This is a
And
bit
there's
weird, by the way.
Actually, no, she had it now.
There is an invisibility ward. It's very nice on the top lane, and an observer ward, also very nice. And there's an enemy observer ward on top of the thingy, and they can't see it because it's too high up.
Yeah, that's... Well, the ward on the lower ground is not very well placed.
No.
Because, yeah, they can't see the ward there
Oh,
on top.
nice swap on the Crystal Maiden, who gets hooked in and will get killed off. But I think Vengeful Spirit is gonna pay for it with her life. There it is, Beastmaster killing off Misha. Did I say killing off? I hope that was. And the rest getting out as soon as possible. It's a trade. One support for the other.
Yep. not too much about this. Not too much to say about that. Anti-Mage now farming the enemy woods with his Battle Fury. But yeah, Battle Fury at I think he did it 25 minutes. It's not that great actually.
No, but it's not as
Especially
bad as
since
we
the
thought it was.
Hmm?
It's not as bad as
Yeah,
we thought it was.
it's not. No, it's not bad, but it's not very good either. I think he might have even, or should have even gone for a directive for meta style, because yeah, I don't know. Battle Fury, it's a bit late for that, I think. But not
We'll
if they
see.
let him farm like this right now, because
I know.
nobody's doing anything about
They
him.
want to get the top tower, but I think Anti-Mage could get a tower in return if there's no
Yeah,
support incoming. And
and at least he got very damaged it very much because it almost yeah it already is on 1200 HP.
yeah, and the blink dagger is up, by the way, on the Earthshaker. He's smoked up behind it. Nice
Nice
shackle
check on
shot
top.
on the axe. Arrow misses. Battle hunger is up, of course, once again. Mirana being able to harass a little bit. There we have the Echo Slam hitting on 3 heroes, doing a lot of damage on that Crystal Main. Venomancer ulti goes up. Venomancer with a Blade Mail, by the way. Windrunner is having a hard time getting executed by the Axe. Pudge is trying to get out, but won't be able to do so in time before the Axe before the Beastmaster finishes him off. Unless I am wrong. No, I'm not wrong. But Anti-Mage is there to help out and finish off the Beastmaster. Anyway, double kill for Anti-Mage, who also got the kill off on the Axe earlier. 3
And
for
that's
3, and they saved the tower.
Yasha done.
They saved the tower. Yeah. Oh, and the bottom tower still fell. So definitely not worth the trade for Stofftiere.
No,
Stofftiere.
not at all. That's true. Yeah.
I'm a bit surprised
Wow.
by
And
the.
look at the experience graph actually.
Oh, further
That's
dip down.
ridiculous.
12k. Explain to me why Venomancer has a blade mail.
I have no clue. I mean, yeah, it can be because of the anti-mage or because of the Windrunner, but that's about it. I don't really know.
I don't think
agree with
I've
that at all.
ever seen him build that. I guess it could be like I have a battle mail up, don't attack me kind of thing, and they rather attack someone else.
But the problem is, even if that's the case, I mean, then it doesn't really make sense because as soon as he gets his ultimate off, he's not really needed in the fight anymore.
Yeah.
Galen his ultimate, and then he can die. It doesn't matter actually. So I don't know. And the blade mail, I mean, it's most effective if you have a lot of HP and if you're also a big danger in the fight, so you get focused.
I was expecting Axe to go for a blade mail. I was wrong about that too. He seems to be well. He has a cloak. He doesn't have anything else for a pipe yet. Oh, he has a blink dagger now, by the way. But he has a cloak for the extra resistance for magic damage, then to be able to stand in range of the Pudge without dying to his Rottle too much. I'm actually gonna check out the items a bit more. So Battle Fury on Anti-Mage, we saw that. We saw the Force Staff on the Pudge already, and the cloak also. Still a bit slow with building his hood if he wants that though. Blink Dagger on the Earthshaker, we saw that too. We saw the Windrunner having awesome farm, who's now finished her Orchid. And yeah, not just solid items, just mech and a Force Staff. Drums on the Vengeful Spirit, nothing much else, but yeah, she doesn't have that much gold. Ooh! And I'm gonna go over Stofftiere's items soon. I'm thinking something's gonna happen on the top lane.
Okay. Yep.
There goes the boar.
Hmm?
There goes the boar.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and they want to take. Seems they want to try to take another team fight, even though the last two team fights didn't work out so great for them, and Hook misses again.
Shackle Shot does ledge actually, does ledge. Beastmaster is for now stunned. And there's the axe blinking in. Echo Slam goes off. Vengeful Spirit going down very fast, but so does the Beastmaster, and this axe getting a double kill, also killing off the Earthshaker. And where's the action happen? What's everybody doing? And Pudge is following the Mirana, who is actually he might get a good hook off, but I don't think he's going in the wrong direction. I'm sorry I didn't show you the kills of the Anti-Mage, but he got an ultra kill, killing off the axe. Ooh, wow, what's this button doing here?
Yeah, the X went down pretty fast to Anti-Mage, because Anti-Mage now has a Manta still up. That's mostly due to the kills in the last fight and great farm with Battle Fury, so yeah, very fast Manta still there.
Yeah, and the Venomancer
Yeah,
died in his
now
hands too.
yeah, and he's really not really hard to kill, and yeah, he deals big damage now as well, so yeah, he's getting out of control, and that might not be what the Stofftiere want.
No, that's a lot of deaths for a tier 2 tower. I mean, they did kill the tower, but that's the only thing they kind of got. Okay, they got the Vengeful Spirit and the Earthshaker. But still 4 for 2 and the tower, I don't know.
No, that definitely wasn't worth it, and yeah, and I don't know why they took it, because they knew that, or well, they could at least they could imagine that the whole team would be there to defend the tower, because they were missing from all over the map. So I don't know. Don't agree with the decision to take the fight there.
Ooh. Anti-Mage might be in trouble though. Ah, he's just able to blink off. Mental Style finishes, I mean, make sure he doesn't get arrested. His illusions are arresting the Crystal Main though. She's losing a lot of her mana.
Yeah, and that's so annoying, those illusions from Anti-Mage. So yeah. No. Axe farming with a little bit same as Beastmaster, but it seems the Stofftiere doesn't really know what they are going to do or what they want to do.
Oh.
Because now they're like hanging out in their jungle. They seem to look at the tier 2 tower in the bottom lane. But
it's the only tier 2 tower still up, but I don't know if they should do this. I mean, they probably know that Earthshaker's Echo Slam is... Never mind, it's off cooldown again. Just now. The hood is finished on the pudge, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah, and that's very nice as well.
They're gonna get this tower for free, it seems. There's no defense, only pudge is standing there.
What? Yeah, that's very strange. I would have thought that Replika would try to at least get a good team fight out of that, because they have the better team fight right now. They're not.
There goes the axe blinking in. Shout goes off on the Earthshaker, doesn't really seem needed anymore. And Venomancer ulti goes off. And yeah, the Blade Mill was on, but they just didn't attack him, so why bother? And there comes the axe, who is going to be able to execute the pudge. And is going to continue on the Vengeful Spirit. Does nice shackle again from the Windrunner on the axe, taking so much damage from that anti-mage. And the rest is on the run.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Like,
Ooh.
the anti-mage wasn't fight most of the time.
So much damage. X still cleaning up the Vengeful Spirit with his Battle Hunger, by the way. And Mirana getting out. Barely, though.
Yeah.
Power shot missing.
But as soon as the anti-mage came in, the fight turned around completely.
Yeah.
They got 2 good kills off there on Vengeful Spirit on the patch. But yeah. Then the anti-mage came in, killed off the supports in the back, while X was chasing, and that didn't work out for them at all.
Nope, he's just gonna solo
they're
Roshan.
looking at Roshan. Yeah,
And he has the inventory spots. Not that anti-mage is gonna die, but just in case.
No. Yeah, that's true. He's also sitting on 3k, so, or 3.6k, so he could go for a heart if he wanted to, or at least for the Reaper.
Yeah, I was gonna say not enough gold for that. I think he might wait for that so he can buy it in one go. I mean, we've only seen him getting items almost always in one go so far. Oh, he bought something though.
Yeah, he.
Hello, donkey.
Okay. So yeah,
there's the heart already.
So
yeah, go please.
He probably. I think he might have already had one item, because 4k is not enough for a heart.
He probably had something on the donkey. He's been using the donkey as a way to hide his items the whole time so far.
Yeah, he might have had that vitality booster already. So yeah, but now the heart on the animation, I don't see how they can kill him. He's an Aegis and a heart and a Manta Cell, so he's
and a double damage rune.
He's almost untouchable right now.
And there comes
I mean,
Blink.
this Battle Hunger does nothing. He still has huge regen, so...
Ooh, arrow hits on him though. He's gonna get shouted at. Shackle Shot does latch. Nice Shackle Shot, but Axe is just gonna continue hitting on him. Axe killed off by the anti-mage. Crystal Main ulti is off, just doing the damage that she can before backing off again. And yeah, there goes the anti-mage Aegis anyway, after killing off the Mirana. Axe is back though. Mirana bought back also. Podge is gonna be in trouble, but 4 staffs out. Axe is gonna die again. Stun goes off on the Mirana, who only just got back, so she's not gonna be able to live through this. And I think this is gonna be the GG.
It might be a second ultra kill for the anti-mage.
After 2 buybacks.
And he's 15 and 2 now. Once again with 3k gold in the bank. So yeah. And he only lost sieges. And yeah, there's the GG call.
And there, yeah, indeed.
Yeah. A nice game. Well, your 30 minutes was almost correct.
Almost correct.
Or like 40 minutes, but yeah, 10 minutes off, that's not so bad.
Only 7 minutes off.
What the hell are they writing there?
There's a... Oh yeah, you're German too, so you were able to see that.
Yeah, well, I'm able, but I actually don't really... Yeah.
Even then it's hard to understand what they're saying. Oh, look at this brave anti-mage! Nice swap from the Vengeful Spirit. Killing herself off just to get a kill on the anti-mage once again. Nice shackle shot once again. And yeah, I have to say, Windrunner really made those games, most of them. Made those fights. Made it possible for Replika to fight 4 on 5 for almost the entire time.
Yeah, the Windrunner played very well there, and the anti-mage, well, he farmed most of the game, but in the end he made the difference.
Yeah, he bought back and still had money left to buy boots of travel. Back in to kill off stuff.
More trash talk going on there, and they're still chasing and not finishing the game, so yeah.
Windrunner gets a double kill. The creeps will do the job soon, though.
Yep. Well, soon.
Soon.
I mean, still not mega.
They want to get they want to get mega creeps, it seems.
But yeah, it doesn't really matter because the Gs are cold, and I think the disconnects are going there. Yeah, 3 still in the game from the Stofftiere, and yeah.
Yep. Just finishing off everything systematically now. Yeah, a lot of farm. Anti-mage got so much free farm though.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't do enough about that. And
I think part of the reason is they could click him, see his items, think, oh, he doesn't have that much farm yet. You reckon that could be it?
Hmm?
That he put his stuff on the courier, not in his stash, in the courier.
Yeah.
You reckon that could be it, like, you know, hiding his farm?
I don't know, because in the stash you don't see it either.
True, but still. Then we don't see it either. You know, maybe he was expecting people to see the stream or something, or listen to it. There's a delay on the stream, so yeah.
So yeah, that should be a problem. I mean, it's not that hard to